Jim Kirby writes, Dear Lynn, what's the deal with cowbells? What latent bucolic memory do they hearken to? From Grand Funk to Nazareth to the Stones, the sound of a beaten cowbell gets us rocking and a-rolling. What's up with that? Hey, Kirby, this is such an important question. We're going to do our first ever two-part answer. It's about time someone asked about cowbells.
Are you sure that was sounding okay?
I'll be honest, fellas, it was sounding great, but I could have used a little more cowbell.
I'm not sure cowbells are old enough to provide a genetic imprint, a primitive subconscious trigger that makes men jerk their heads up and down like a rock'em sock'em robot. You might think of the cowbell as a percussive relic of the 60s. Aggressive cowbell abuse can be found as early as the Yardbirds for Your Love. The cowbell became an essential sound of the 60s. The Beatles exploited the urgency of the cowbell sound as well as anyone. The Stones were among the first to recognize the seduction of the cowbell at the very beginning of a song. That cowbell put the tonk in honky. CCR took it to the street.
Down on the corner, out in the street.
Santana's Princes of Percussion needed the cowbell.
I'm telling you, fellas, you're gonna want that cowbell on the track.
The cowbell has marked rock and roll time from the Strawberry Alarm Clock to the Chambers Brothers. If you were at the Montreux Jazz Festival in the late 60s, the cowbell tried to make it real. Compared to what? The cowbell emerged from the 60s as the primal heartbeat of hard rock. Led Zeppelin's John Bonham needed the cowbell through good times and bad. On Monday, we'll put you out to pasture with part 2 of Lynn's Bin on cowbells, the 70s and beyond. But not before we make you recall a mountain of a man named Leslie West who was somehow dwarfed by the primacy of the cowbell. This is 93 XRT.